Here we are at Cantley House, and I'm in the Briar Room, which is through here and in there. Hi guys, well, we're here at the Briar at Cantley House, and the load-in is pretty straightforward. We have the car. You may have seen this before. It's the back of the kitchen there. And there is a light for when I'm unloading later on, or loading up later on. Over there, so we haven't got too far to walk. And something that makes it even easier, and I love this little trolley. Love this little trolley. Watch this. Now let's see if I can do it one-handed. So I pressed that button and the handle came up. Oh, now I'm trying to lift the gate out. There we go. Little barrow. So here we are with a minuscule setup, but we're having to go with the spare little rig. Unfortunately, I have to admit to the Eon or the Newmark CD1X, it is just a spare, but it's doing its job nicely, mainly as a mixer tonight. Did have some problems with my CD players, unfortunately, but no doubt we will be able to get them sorted out. JBL much put down JRX 100s, but I find them good and I've had no problems with them. Got a couple of old-fashioned halogen chaoses on the walls, or on the ceiling here. And in fact, they're both on the ceiling. What am I talking about? Up there. Revo 3 on the dance floor, and also the American DJ Vertigo flashing about when it gets a little bit louder. That's about it in here. Oh, tell a lie. Mega panel under the table. Well, I think we've been here before, but it was slightly hotter a few months ago when we were here. But the sun's going down, it's a nice backdrop, and when I get my hand out the strap, we can have a little chat about what's going on tonight. 30th anniversary, wedding anniversary, as I said. Mum and Dad are about my age. They seem to know what they want. Motown, Luther Vandross, that sort of stuff. Now, that was the tone of the email. The reality of it is the daughters have now intervened, quite rightly so. I suppose it's their party, their friends and boyfriends and that are here as well. So nothing too strange, I don't think. Lady Gaga, Beyonce, that type of stuff later on, some chart stuff. It's pretty straightforward, I think. It's a barbecue, even though I think it's going to be one of the last ones at the moment anyway. And they're not expecting people to turn up to about 8 o'clock, eating 9:30, perhaps get the music up, finish at midnight. So pretty straightforward. I've got Mixmeister playing. This is where it's handy, gives you a little bit of a break instead of standing there, and I think it sounds a little bit more professional than just CDs all the time. Now, I've been thinking about what to talk about. There was something before I went on holiday that I was thinking about lighting, and I'm surprised perhaps some of the lighting manufacturers haven't jumped in on this idea. Now, what is very, very popular at the moment is the trussing with the lycra spandex material covers with spotlights inside. Now, what I was thinking, they're quite expensive and we're always looking for a cheaper alternative. What about something like a pseudo version of that, where it's not trussing in the middle, it's just a much cheaper frame that perhaps can be put together, comes with the spotlight built into a base, you slot 4 tubes in and a top. The material comes with it. Hey presto, you've got a tower that lights up, perhaps not secure enough to put something on the top, but you've got what is more of a 3D stage display. Perhaps 2 or 4 of those in different sizes would be ideal. I don't think that should come to that much in dollars or pounds, and it would be a cheaper alternative than the trussing, heavy trussing version. I mean, I haven't got a vehicle that can take a load of trussing, and that's what made me think of it. Also, bigger versions of the lights we already had I thought would be good, with LEDs coming on so much in the last couple of years, that some of those earlier lights, and I'm just going to throw one out there, Revo 3, Charvet 3, to be fair, and there's numerous other ones similar to that. What about just scale it up, make it bigger, make the box bigger, make the lens bigger, make the LEDs bigger. You've then got a light that cover a much wider distance and coverage, brighter, and perhaps a couple of those on a stage set for a band would be useful, but brilliant for a DJ as well. Anyway, there's loads out there, but it's just, you know, thoughts that go on in your head. Why not? Why not? Perhaps you have good answers. Why not? Anyway, back in. I'm going to go and get a drink, carry on with the background music, and see where we go from there. So it's coming up to 20 to 9. The barbecue has just been opened, so I would imagine at least an hour of food. So we're going for 9:30. Set off, and hopefully they're ready to rock and roll and dance. As it's an anniversary, I got them to reenact their first dance. We got lots dancing.
You just got that sunshine, yeah.
This time, right foot 2 stumps, left foot 2 stumps, slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, crisscross, cha-cha, real smooth.
Away and ready to load up. Thank God. And this is a great little thing here. I've got to say thank you to Brian's dad, American DJ. If I can focus in this dark. This is the American DJ tool bag, and it's been absolutely fantastic. I carry all the bits and bobs. I actually carry some cables in it. And the story is, come back from Mobile Beat last year in Vegas. I got stopped for having too much in my case, so lucky enough I had this bag, and it acted as luggage as well, so thanks for that, Brian. Well, it's late, that's the end of another gig, and I've packed away and I'm ready to get home. Everything went well, and what was lovely was on separate occasions the man and the lady whose anniversary it was came up to me and thanked me for such a great evening, so that's what it's all about really, isn't it? So that's another few quid and another gig, so we're going to move on. I've got some more coming up throughout the month, and if I can get some different ones on film I definitely will. I'm going to do one on ideas for lighting. I've got quite a lot of ideas, probably half of them are rubbish, but you never know, someone might be listening. Anyway, from me as always, Jason Earley, thank you for watching and thank you for your comments. I look forward to seeing them. As always, back on the road, stay mobile.